One, two, three. That is so weird, guys. Happy Monday. Happy Monday and almost Christmas Eve. Come on in. On the way in, make sure that you subscribe and share. Tonight, we are going to be talking about, well, I got a clip of these kids and what they asked for Christmas. Child, some of these kids could run y'all low. Don't let it happen. Tonight's topic is best and worst Christmas gifts. And I have a couple of stories to read. I'll have our co-hosts introduce themselves and then we will get started.
Hey everybody, it's Prashonda Rose. Happy Monday.
All right. I thought you were going to say more, but okay. All right, everyone. Doja Habanero, your project manager by day, cigar enthusiast by night. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, happy Monday. And everyone is in the Christmas spirit this week. I like that.
Yes, we are. So let's start with the video. So let me show you guys. The video is of a classroom of kids. I'm guessing it's a classroom saying what they want for Christmas. And we will give our feedback. This is going to be interesting. Let's see. Here we go.
This young man,
What I want for Christmas is I want a Marc Jacobs, another Gucci bag, and an Apple Pencil.
What I want for Christmas is an Oculus, which I call a car Gagger, and Apple Watch.
What I want for Christmas is my iPhone bag that my mama took, and I want an iPhone case, and I want a girl puppy.
What I want for Christmas is that I want a laptop, I want an iPad, and I need a new phone. Yeah.
What I want for Christmas is a Tiffany Co necklace, a Gucci bag, and an Apple Watch.
What I want for Christmas is an iPad, some shoes, and some clothes. What I want for Christmas is an iPad.
All I want for Christmas is a Barbie doll house.
What I want for Christmas is an iPad, a MacBook, and a new VR headset.
What I want for Christmas is an iPad, an Apple Pen, a Louis Vuitton purse, and a Stanley. What I want for Christmas is the biggest iPad and an Apple Pen and a Kurt Geiger purse. What I want for Christmas is a Stanley Cup, some beats, and a new iPad.
They can all go straight to.
So I will say,
They so grown. I don't like that. They all.
so I will say, that's my biggest problem with all of it is when are people going to stop putting things out that will immediately make adults that have some sense say that's not okay? Because first of all, your hands on your hips, swinging your hair, doing all of that, that's not cute.
Yeah, they
You
too
put
grown.
your kids on camera not looking together. That's number two. I highly doubt y'all are getting any of those things because you don't even have your hair done. Why wasn't that a
Okay,
time
they probably get some fake Louis Vuitton and Gucci and all that.
that it won't have the price tags on it? You won't be able to register it. It'll be them fell off of a truck, one of them snatch and grab things.
DH gate or whatever, but they too grown. That's first and foremost. They are too.
I don't like it.
My dad used to say, money don't grow on trees, and if you do, it's my tree. Go get your own.
Even if that's why I be saying, and that's why I always say Christmas is my least favorite holidays. Now I do like to dress up and do like little stuff like that, but as far as Christmas Day and all that, it's my least favorite holiday of the year because of stuff like this. Like it's not about Christmas no more. It's about buying this, all that stuff that they want. I literally almost dislike Christmas now because of that. That's why
Well,
I'm like, I don't have to do nothing for Christmas. I can have a Christmas party with my family and we do that and I'll be happy with that. I don't got to do nothing else because it's not about Christmas no more.
well, I think that what I'm not going to do is allow the behavior of others determine what I'm going to do. So for my household, I love Christmas. The only time I was down from Christmas is when I was depressed, when it made me upset, when it made me cry. Other than that, they could behave however they want to. But as for the children that are being raised around me that are directly impacted by me, not one of them would behave that way. Not one of them would even ask for something like that at that age.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
Like it's
crazy.
crazy. I just feel like parents go into debt trying to, and it ain't even for the kids now. It's to show off for social media, to show off what you bought for your kids. That's getting D's and F's, don't know their birthday, don't know how to spell their name, can't read.
So the rule is also if your grace is not right, like for one of the children connected to me, Christmas is canceled this year. And I don't mean canceled regular. I mean it's canceled. It is canceled. If you don't behave and you do something that you shouldn't, it's canceled. We're still going to spend family time together and all of those things. It's not impacting anything else somebody else is getting, but it is canceled for you. Once you become an adult, I have a rule with my godchildren. If you don't buy me anything, I'm not buying you anything because it doesn't cost anything to buy me something. But if you think I'm going to still keep giving you $1,000 gifts and making your dreams come true, and you can't be considerate enough to consider me, okay, well, because you have to teach life lessons. That's what it's about. If those kids did those things, I mean, let's keep it a buck. Okay, let me give an example. This is a good example, Ro. Okay, when we was little, remember we used to get catalogs. And we would get the catalog and they would tell us, mark what you want in there. We had that whole thing marked up, but we did not believe on Christmas that that was their time for them to teach us, well, you got these things because that's what you deserve. And you pick, and I pick from that list, not you just pick these things. A Louis Vuitton purse. I don't even know. What was the other purse
I don't know what they was saying because I was trying to get it too. Like, what purse is that?
I listened. They don't ask for it all at this age. It's ridiculous at this age.
It's because they hear their parents and stuff say that stuff.
I was gonna say,
but
they
the
must be hanging out with
little girls
the adults.
nowadays are very materialistic because this is social media, so they see these things. So it's what they're learning.
Well, if people is buying their 2 and 3 year olds iPhones and tablets so that they can parent their kids for them, is it far-fetched to ask for you putting Jordans on them before they can even walk? And is it far-fetched? Like you said, the parents did the shit. You the one who did it. So now it's for you to fix it. Because now they asking for it. Before it was cute because you could do it when you could afford it. But you also was popping your shit, acting like you had it like that during COVID time. And you set this bar for your children and you didn't help them to understand sometimes you can get these things, sometimes you can't. But to your point, Ro, the overall thing is about being with family. And Merry Christmas, baby.
Get out now and then.
Merry Christmas, baby.
So adorable.
It was. That was so cute. Your god kids. Yes, my god kids. And exactly. Yes. And these are my god kids that I do these things for, but I think I'm a little different. I do things that probably other godparents and aunties don't do. But I do it because I want to. But if at any point you get out of line, I'm gonna pull it back because I don't owe you shit. If you a kid, I don't owe you shit. I owe you to guide you. I owe you to guide you.
The little kids, like 5 and under. That's it.
Right.
Those are the only kids that's getting something. Nobody else ain't getting nothing from me. I don't care. And I don't expect nobody to buy me. I never want nothing anyway.
I don't really want nothing.
Yeah,
and
I never want nothing for Christmas, but best believe ain't no only the kids under 5 is getting something. That's it. So that's about 3 kids.
Where is it? I don't think it's last year what I got, this is what I asked for. It was a thing. You know the lip gloss that's in the beauty supply? I asked for the literally the kit that they have right there that they sell to everybody from. That's what I asked for. And I got it. That was it. I didn't really ask for nothing else. The most you can get me right now, because I am in a space where things are expensive, I would want like a camera or something like that. So just
Yeah,
get
it gotta be something y'all gotta.
yeah,
I tell people,
y'all got to come
that's all when
together,
y'all would have to pitch in to get it. So
right?
expect y'all to get that for me, and I'm
No,
okay. You don't have to get it, and I'll literally be okay. I'm like that all the
for
time.
real.
Even for my birthday, I'll be telling people, you don't have to buy me nothing. Long as
Just show
if
up.
I have something and you come, I'm
Yes,
okay. I'm
I
really
just want you to be there.
okay.
Absolutely,
It's about
absolutely.
the memories to me, like
It
making
is.
memories.
It is, and being together. But for the kids to be this age, asking for those things, and that was an opportunity. That was a teachable moment. We're missing a lot of teachable moments where you can say, the teacher could have said, okay, put all those things down, and I'm sure you'll get at least one. Speak with the correct verbiage, or
Yeah.
you know what I
Y'all
mean?
don't get none of it. Like I said, you'll be getting it off that Louis Vuitton and Gucci off of DH Gate. I wish I would. I don't care if they was getting A's and B's in elementary, junior high. I'm not buying you no Louis Vuitton or no Gucci purse. Y'all got to take baby steps. Y'all better get these little Coach purses and Duty and
And
Burton.
even that's too much.
And I was just about to say, and those cost a lot now, but you still got to take baby little Marc Jacob purse, like something like that.
How about you ask for a Disney purse like the rest of the normal kids? How about you want a Disney
At
purse?
that age, I think they probably passed Disney
You
purses.
said
At that age, I was still loving no.
Michael
We
Kors from
still like
TJ.
we like Hello Kitty, Lisa Frank. We like stuff like that. We might have
Yeah,
had
I did. Yeah, Lisa Frank. But just think, we was at our age when we was growing up. They did have Louis Vuitton and Gucci, but it wasn't put out there like that. So of course we liked those purses because that's what was out. When we got to
I
high,
still buy them.
I don't know. I don't.
I buy Hello Kitty.
I used to love Hello Kitty. I got Tinkerbell on my leg, but I don't like it like as I did. Like, I don't know. And
I like pictures in frames. I like that for a gift. I
Oh
like
yeah,
stuff
I like
that.
frames.
I like
frames.
sentimental stuff.
Yeah, and that's what I buy everybody. Like when even they cards and stuff, the cards I buy, I literally make the cards and have them made and then do. Like I buy stuff like that. Now, if you ask me to buy you something, it is something I'll be like, okay. But like I like to buy sentimental things that I know that you can remember, not stuff that you just gonna throw away. It's just when we was growing up, it was different. It was different. What was you saying, JoJo?
Before that, I was saying, you girls said buy some bags. I was saying get the Michael Kors from TJ Maxx. Get the Michael Kors, the cheap ones for $25.
No, for that age, the lowest one is $99. I'm not spending $100 on a purse for somebody.
Michael Kors at TJ Maxx cost $99.
Yeah, I've
The
seen
least
them.
expensive,
Like the little small ones. I was gonna say this year in particular was really crazy for me. So you ladies know how when pregnant women do like their a baby shower, you have like this place where you go and they have a list. I forget the name of it.
Registry.
Oh, a registry.
A registry. That's what I got this year. Nephews and nieces all sent me a website with a list of stuff that they want, and you click on the link and it takes you to the list, and then there's a list of stuff that you want, and I'm like, these kids know how to work the internet like
and then
that.
they can send that to everybody, and when you whatever you
They
buy,
can
it go
send
off the list.
How do they
exactly.
even know about
I'm
the
like,
people?
sending me that
I
list.
was shocked because
They know
normally
about those people
exactly.
because they have access to the internet.
Yeah, we didn't have it.
And here's the other thing.
Who's sending registry now?
But do people teach their kids about proper etiquette? Because I have a cousin whose nephew just turned 16. So she was like, okay, what do you want? He said, my Shein card.
That.
And
So you click on the link, you see the
was in that Shein cart?
all the items on it.
Exactly. What was all in that Shein cart?
$600 worth of stuff.
$600 worth of stuff. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. That's why I swear to God, I just do. I dislike this. But I said I'm gonna have to raise Amir to where he know it ain't like that. Everybody call it, ask Amir what he want. Amir, what you want? Presents. I'm like, y'all don't even have to buy him nothing because he don't need nothing. He has a million toys that he can't barely even play with now. Now, if y'all just determined on buying him something because y'all are, you could buy him something little. But I even be saying he don't need nothing. When
But
he go
here's
back to
my
school, he doesn't
question.
even know I'm throwing some of them toys away.
Here's my question. If you're truly doing it for the kid at that age and you just want to buy something, why don't you give money to put in their account for college? But you want that gift of handing them that gift and seeing them go crazy and having the best gift. Why don't you take that money and put it in the bank if it's truly for the kid? Or is it to show off? It's your own self-gratification. Why doesn't your self-gratification make you feel good if you buy books, college stuff, start them just put money in their account? Because I really don't buy gifts no more. The kids, Skylar and Kiera, yeah. Like Kiera's a senior. I went all out for her. She's a senior. It's her last big year. Sky, I usually put money in his account for if he needs something for his car. Harley, her Christmas was canceled. And then Ariana's older now. So I just get her.
Amir's Christmas needs to be canceled. Like, nigga, your water is cut off. But
So what I've observed is sometimes us as adults, we want to give children what we did not have. And sometimes, and sometimes we get stuck in our time and don't realize that kids' time might be different. My nephew, some of the stuff that I wanted, bikes, I wanted all kinds of stuff. These kids nowadays, you give them a Roadblocks gift card and they are done. That's it. That's all they need. That's all they want. Nothing else.
that's
you
a real.
you don't want a basketball. You don't want a basketball.
Because they don't go outside. What they want a basketball for? They don't go outside and play. They be on these electronic.
You don't want them shoes. I used to cut out the Iverson shoes and just put it on a little wishboard and like, I wish I never. You don't want none of that. You don't want any.
They want a Louis Vuitton purses and all that.
Exactly.
Like y'all don't even deserve half of that stuff. Y'all y'all asking for that. Like
that's the reality. You don't deserve none of it.
You don't deserve.
So let's go through these stories. So this is something somebody wrote as one of their best gifts that they got when they were a kid. When I was like 12, I wanted an iPod Nano so bad. Yes, I know I'm old, but my parents didn't have that much money at the time. So when Christmas came, I got an iPod and I was the happiest girl in the world. Turns out my dad worked extra hard to get me one. It was not the actual gift. It was more the love that my dad had put towards the gift. I still have it.
Stuff like that matters.
Like that. Like that.
So there are kids out there that are still extremely grateful. What I got for Kiera, she did not ask for. I tell y'all that all the time. I get them things that they need though, and then a couple things that I know that they want. But I stopped blowing out their Christmas. I think the last blowout Christmas was the year of the fire and then the next year. But remember, I was recouping. We lost everything. And then the next year. But after that, it was like, wait a minute, half this stuff y'all didn't even use. You don't even care. To your point, I'm doing this trying to overcompensate for what you've been through, but you really telling me legit, I'm cool. I don't want that. So yeah. Let's see. Here is one that is interesting. So let me get it in order. Let me read it. So my husband's stepmom gave me a 36-year-old at the time a kindergarten size backpack. And when I opened it, she said, I actually bought it for blank a few years ago and she hated it. So I threw it in the closet and saw it and thought you like it. None of us did. We all think it's ugly. Don't say anything. It gets worse. Part 2, the same year, they gave my 3 kids $15 worth of gifts with the clearance rack stickers on them, while her biological granddaughter opened a $300 unicorn, which they made sure we knew cost $300. And then they pointed out to everyone our clearance stickers and what great deals they were. They weren't. And then they made my kids leave the room so the granddaughter could take pics along with her unicorn. It was the last Christmas we visited them.
Oh, I was about to say, girl, we wouldn't be going here no more.
And we would have left that stuff there.
That's why
I
I
don't
said people
understand
buy
people.
gifts that they know that somebody don't want, or they give it to you like,
That
you
has
don't even
nothing
gotta
to do
give me
with
no gift.
that. Has nothing to do with that. That was just done out of pure
No, that was pure.
evil.
That was done out of pure hate. But a lot of people
Yeah,
buy gifts just to say they bought a gift,
like a
and they know
$300
that
unicorn.
no, not her. I'm just saying that people like how I say people go out and spend a lot of money. They'll just buy gifts just to say, "Oh, I bought everybody a gift," but the gift be bullshit. Like that's what I'm saying. It'd be like something that you wouldn't even want that. So why would you get it to somebody else? But they, like you said, they did that to her out of spite. Like nobody else liked it, and they thought it was ugly. So you gave it to me, girl. I would have threw that back in her face and like, and we leaving. I wouldn't even give you a chance to make my kids feel less than less like a penny or something, and you get them something off the clearance rack. Not saying nothing is wrong with clearance racks, but the fact that you left the tag on there and everything, girl, I would have been cussing all them out. And then we would have left. No, I'm not about to let you do that to my
I
kids.
could just say, growing up, I had similar experiences, and so
Really?
when I shared things like,
Mm-mm.
I super hate when somebody says that's good enough. That hurts a kid. You have no idea how much it hurts a kid. And you went out of your way to do those type of things specifically to me. Because trust me, my mama had it covered. We coming over here later to your point, Rose, you doing it to say that you got everybody a gift, but you like your choice of word. That's why I'm so particular with words, because you could demean the fuck out of a kid. And it's those kids are not going to forget that. But what those kids are going to remember is that their mom walked away. I hate it when people say that's good enough for them or just give them that. If I'm eating lobster, Skylar and Kiara eating lobster. If your kids come to my house, I'm not finna feed your kids or treat your kids any different than I treat my damn kids. But adults could be so evil. They could be
That's why I don't even
so
let, but
evil.
that's why I don't even let Amir
Mm.
around anybody like that, because I already know I'm gonna act the fool. You might think I'm sweet and innocent, but do something to my baby, and it's a wrap. Like, so I don't even let him go around people like that, because I would hate for somebody to do him like that. But I will say I never went through that as a child. Like whatever my mama was able to get us, we was happy for it. We didn't really ask for much like that. So our Christmas when we
I
was
didn't ask the other people for stuff.
no, I'm just saying
Oh,
I never had to go through anything like that.
all
So
being treated like that. Mm.
yeah, so whatever we got, we was happy about it. We wasn't kids that wasn't happy about the stuff that we got, because
I loved
it
it.
was a lot for our parents to even do something. My mom being a single parent, so
I would say every year I knew that the top three things that I wanted, I was getting them. But I also was a kid that was like, I know, no, did I really want anything that was too? No, I did. If and then it would be extra stuff. My mom used to go all out for Christmas for me and Taisha. I cannot think of a year I didn't get something that I wanted, down to the year when the radios was in, the year when the herringbone sets was in, the leather jackets. Like I can remember all the different years of different things. No, we
yeah, I
yeah.
don't think we had no bad Christmas. I can't remember nothing me getting that I was just blown out of, like, oh my god. I can't remember nothing like that. But I don't ever remember a Christmas me being sad at all.
That's good. That's good. You shouldn't treat people like that. So parents, pay attention to how people say things to your kids. And if they bold enough to say some shit like, because people got some slick ass mouths. So when they do it, don't be afraid to say, oh no, thank you.
You know, Jojo.
Oh yeah. On the flip side, I did hear a story of a older gentleman giving away something that his grandson used to play with. Unfortunately, the grandson passed away, and so he gave the gift away to a family member. It ended up being a GameCube. For those who don't know what a GameCube is, you know, when we were younger, we used to play with a little game console. It used to be in the shape of a cube. Well, those things cost about $1,000 now. But I mean, when you gave it away, it looked kind of old and everything. But you know, sometimes the what seems to be like a cheap gift may actually be something really
Yeah, and that's sentimental too. So that's different. That's like, wow, you trust me to have this and this belonged to your grandson. So to me, that's different.
Were they happy about the gift?
The child no, but the older brother had to make the child understand this is actually pricey, like it's valuable. But the child at the time did not understand.
Yeah, and he shouldn't have gave it to you.
I would have took it back because you're ungrateful. No, not a Rubik's Cube. The game the video game. It's the video game. Yeah, it was a video game. No, one year I couldn't find a PS something, child. Don't give me the line about the name of the game. But I had posted on Facebook, like, I'm having a hard time finding this game for less than, I think it was like $1,500 because they didn't have them anymore. So they was only reselling them. And I'll never forget Alicia called me and was like, Asia, I have one here that the boys don't play, and it has games with it if you want it. And I was like, cool, how much do you want me to pay for it? And she was like, nothing. I was like, but they selling them online for this amount. I could at least pay you something. And she was like, no, just come and get it. And I cleaned it up. Skylar was so happy he didn't know what to do. But it's good people out there. That kind of stuff, I was so happy because I couldn't afford to just pay that for just the game without the stuff. And that wasn't the real price. They was marking it up. So no, those are the kind of things that make people feel good and feel special. And it was good. It was good. Now let's read a funny one of a story. Let's see okay, here it is. Okay. Oh, up here. My family was doing a gift exchange last year where you buy a random gift, and when everyone gets together, you put your gifts in a circle and pull numbers out of the hat. This number determines the order in which you pick a gift. It was my turn. Sorry, guys, it's over here now. It was my turn to go, and I picked up one box that looked the most promising. I proceeded to shake the box very violently, only to hear a thud every time I shook it. The person who bought the gift started freaking out and told me to stop and to open it. She bought a budgie bird and put it in the box. So here I was stuck with the brain damaged bird that I had to take home with me, and was scared for my
Girl, I would have been pissed off.
You know what that reminded me of? Y'all remember National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and the grandma had put the cat in the box and wrapped it up?
Why would it then? What would make you think somebody want a bird? Like, what would make you think somebody want a bird? I would have threw that bird back at her. Girl, don't. Why would you bring that? That's what I'm saying. I like playing them
Maybe
games.
They're really into birds.
Well, if I could see if you was a secret Santa and somebody said they wanted a bird, but for you to bring to something where you picking numbers and you don't know what you're gonna get, don't bring no bird.
And it's in a box. So what if you would have dropped it on the way? What if you gave it to somebody that took it and threw it
in the trash? Please.
So the bird did find a home, and the bird is okay. I looked at the follow-up.
And in the trash with me, like
1-800 Silver Bird. The bird wins. I like that.
Not a brain damaged bird.
Like what was that with Jim Carrey or Mockingbird? Remember when they had that bird had died and he had taped it together and gave it to that little blind boy?
Yes, I do.
And that little blind boy was like, pretty bird, pretty bird. I would have been pissed. That's why I don't like playing those games or nothing. I do not like doing it because I'll be getting mad because I'm like, it always be people that bring cheap gifts that you don't want, and we play them games, and then you done brought a bomb gift and everything, and then you get sick. Like, give me my gift that I brought back, and I'm like,
right?
Give me my shit back.
No, for real.
Bringing stupid stuff. Like, no.
So now I gotta feed a bird, have bird seeds over my house. I gotta take the bird to the pet place to make sure the brain really not damaged. You just taking a damn box. Like, you didn't think to write caution on the box or nothing like that. You just set it out.
You should never brought a bird. She should have never brought a bird. Like, what made her think, oh, let me buy a bird for this? What made you think that that was okay? You take that, you and that bird go home together.
Girl. And actually took the daggone bird, but then found the bird somewhere to live. You felt bad because you done beat up the bird. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Y'all too shaking the box.
I don't know. Okay. Next story. You guys don't buy nobody nothing that in these air holes and all of that, because that doesn't even make any sense. Like, use your brain. Do y'all really think about the stuff you buy people? Like, buy stuff that you would like. Listen to the person with some things they said they like, and buy that. It's not that hard. So next story. Let's see here. Before my grandma passed, she decided to give part of her inheritance to the family so she could watch them enjoy it. She knew that I really wanted a computer. She made a big show of passing out cards to everyone, all of which contained a check for $10,000, except mine. Mine had a note stating my gift was in a box under the tree. So sorry. Grandma. I just had it right here. Jesus. Here it is. Sorry. My father brought me a very computer-shaped box for me to open. I tore into it and found a book of 1001 free computer programs with a bonus CD. The rest of the box was filled with wadded up paper. That was the year I learned what a cruel bunch of people my father's family could be.
Dang.
Okay, I need to read it, listen to it again, because the grandma is the one who gave the money, right?
Mm-hmm, but
so
the dad handed him the box.
So he did.
The box.
So the dad took the laptop away.
No, let me read it again.
If he
I don't get it either.
Box, did the grandma if he's playing a computer-shaped box, it means the computer was in it.
No, it just means it was shaped like a computer. So I thought that's what it was.
Didn't like that out either.
Let me read it again. First of all, the computer is not even $10,000. So why you did that? Okay. Before my grandma passed, she decided to give part of her inheritance to the family so she could watch them enjoy it. She knew that I really wanted. What I really wanted was a computer. She made a big show of passing out cards to everyone, all of which contained a check for $10,000 except mine. Mine was a note stating my gift was in a box under the tree. My father gave it to me, a very computer-shaped box for me to open. I tore into it and found a book of 1001 free computer programs with a bonus CD. The rest of the box was filled with wadded up paper. That was the year I learned what a cruel bunch of people my father's family could be.
Oh, so her grandma was just full of it too. So she was in on it too. Yeah, that's wrong.
She was the only one in on it. The father only passed the box and handed it.
Yeah, grandma.
What would you have done if you were the father, though?
I would have said something to my mama. It don't matter. I'm not gonna let nobody do that to my child. I don't care if you're my parent. That's my child, and I'm not gonna allow that. So if I would have got $10,000 from my grandma and my mother, and she did that to my child, I'm gonna take some of that $10,000 and give my child what they wanted. And we about to think too.
I was waiting for that too to be in there. Like, why the dad didn't make sure?
Yeah. In grandma's defense, if grandma don't know what a computer is, depending on how old she is and when this happened,
get the fuck out of here. But you went and bought a whole book.
She probably didn't know what she was
buying. But you bought a whole book. If you didn't know what it was, then get that baby a check.
The only thing I can say is maybe that child. Maybe that could have been a bad child and they didn't deserve it, but still.
Then you don't do nothing for them, and you don't even have them.
Don't even play no game like you got something under there.
Yeah, you don't do that. You don't damage no kids.
I'm on Grandma's side for this reason and this reason only. I'm about to tell you girls a story you ladies are not going to understand.
Okay.
So
Ready.
my dad is looking for a tent.
A tent.
He's
Okay.
looking for a tent. We're going to the beach. He's looking for a tent. Okay. He's scrolling through Amazon, trying to figure out what tent he's going to buy. He has a budget. His budget is $100. And when you find the results of all the tents that you can buy under 100, he goes from low to high, and he finds a picture of a tent that says tent, but there's more of a description after that word. He doesn't read, he buys it, and it's just the cover of one side that arrives. So he calls me and tells me, where's the rest of the tent? I don't understand what's going on. I go back, I look, and it says tent cover. And on the picture, it shows the tent and it shows the cover, but it doesn't show that it's just the cover, and you can't tell based on how. So I'm just saying, sometimes old people are just old.
I've done that before.
Excuse. I'm not trying to make an excuse for grandma, but maybe grandma was like, let me buy a computer, and this one says 1,000.
Yeah, that could have been.
I'm just saying.
No, it can't be because the person is old enough now. If the grandmother didn't fix it, then no, it can't be. If there is no excuse at now. Now, if that would have happened and then she was like, oh my gosh, I thought that was a computer. Then the story now today would be saying, my grandma made a mistake and got this and then fixed it. It wouldn't be a bad story now, would it?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
But have I done that
No,
before?
yeah,
Yeah.
though.
Or you get something and it'd be like this big, you like, that is not the rug I wanted. I wanted that looks like a bathroom size rug with you see a centimeter stop. I wanted an area rug. No, that's fine, but no, the story from the child, now an adult, would not be that if that was truly the thing. The grandma would fix it. You bought a book for $20 or $30. Ain't no damn computer $20 or $30. So you didn't think you was buying no computer.
It said program on it, but hey, you know, I know my grandma would make a mistake like that, but you know, I'm just saying. I'm trying to be on grandma's side and play devil's advocate. Come on, ladies.
And that's why all these adults be getting away with shit. And you got adults when they're older that be like, so y'all just sit there and let the shit happen to me. Did nobody say nothing? Did nobody try to fix it? Y'all more concerned not to hurt her feelings?
Because it's grandma, you know?
Grandma knew she was about to kick the bucket and she didn't like that baby's mama. So she was like, I don't like your mama, so you not getting shit.
That's probably what happened.
And dad ain't gonna say nothing because he don't want his check to get snatched. So he probably a mama's boy. Because how you didn't fix it. Because the story would have read. And my dad bought me a laptop. And we lived happily ever after. This baby still ain't got this laptop. And they an adult now. They still waiting for a laptop or a computer. Bless their heart. Bless their heart. I'm trying to tell you. Let me see. Hold on. So sad. It's very sad. All in front of everybody. You made a big to-do. Everybody's there. Everybody all happy about their $10,000 check. And you still don't even care about a check. You like, oh my gosh. You thinking you about to get a computer. And it's a book. And then you had the nerve. And think back then, you guys, a computer box was shaped.
It was real big, yeah.
And so you did this shit on purpose. You put that book in there and then covered it up. Not like today where it's thin, it could be something else. No, you made that box like that, ma'am. No pass. Women could be mean.
I tried, grandma. I tried, granny, but granny, I tried.
Oh my God. She should have a daddy and friend. Oh Jesus, I can't do it. Okay, let's see a good story. So here's a good one. My best friend made a memory book with a history of our friendship. She had photos from our vacation we had taken or random nights out. So many I'd never seen before. 30 years of friendship and all the ups and downs in one picture book. I love it and I look at it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I like that gift.
Yeah, I love that.
Mm-hmm. Gifts can be, I think at our age, once we get to, the things that we want being so much, or just different, or not at all. Um, we like the time that you put into the gift. We like that kind of stuff that will last forever, to your point. A picture, frames, a frame with the picture in it of the people. You like that kind of stuff. You do. Those things matter because it took time. I think
I would
most of
think
our stuff revolves around time.
I would think that it was more of that looks to me, and that's not something that guys do for each other anyways. But like in the world of girls, I would assume this is more of like a birthday gift, no?
No,
It
it
More,
could be an
like it
anytime
could be
gift.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah. It could. What? Okay. So thank you. Thank you. Good point. What are, because I didn't see things like that. What are sentimental things that guy best friends do for each other? Like when you have a baby, get married, a big birthday. Like what does a guy buy another guy best friend?
well, in my experience, the guys, it will be centered around the things we're into. So, for instance, if I have a guy friend and that friendship is based on we like the same sport, we like the same teams, things like that, then it could be a jersey or it could be silverware with the team he likes on it.
Okay.
I remember my dad one time had a customized jersey with his nickname in the back and the logo of the company he worked for in the front. And we made him like a number one, like he's the number one employee, something like that. Watch engraved, with your initials. I don't know,
Yeah,
coffee
Mom,
mug,
I did cigars for Uncle Donald.
cigars and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's usually what it is for guys. It kind of will be centered around the things that the friendship is about, and then
Okay, that's good to think about. My guy best friend, I get him things like that. Like he likes the Bears, so I get him things like that. I take him places and spend time with him because he likes those things. He's an only child. But I do those kind of things. But I
yeah,
find that guys are a lot easy. Like their stuff is so not a lot of things can you think about doing. Like even for my husband, I couldn't think of shit to get him this year because we've been together so long or knowing each other for so long, even that I've got him engraved this and there's different stuff. I find we keep repeating the same things, just in a different way.
Yeah, and stuff like that, I would be like, buy us a vacation somewhere. Like,
Yeah, I think that's what it's coming to.
yeah, like you just got to make memories at that point.
Because you can't have that many watches, that many things of cologne, the case for the watches.
But it is always new colognes and stuff out.
But you don't need that many.
No,
it don't matter.
I
don't
think so.
matter.
I think a man can smell good all the time.
I
think so too, but if they don't like it, like since then it's not that many options to just keep buying the same stuff. Like they
Oh, they
with
are
girl,
many
what I mean is
I
with
was
girl,
gonna say to me it's a
you and I gotta talk outside of camera. There are many
it's
options
a lot.
when it comes to the
it's a
cologne.
lot of
It just
what?
depends on it's
I
a lot
tend
of
to
colognes,
think
but I think it depends
That's not
on
what I said
they
though, you
like.
guys. That's not
It
what I
depends on
said.
what they like.
That's not what I said though.
What you say?
I said it's not a lot of different options of different categories of things to get them. So
Okay.
I probably wouldn't want a cologne for my birthday, a cologne for Valentine's Day, a cologne. It's not a lot of like girls have more broad stuff, is what I'm saying. So I need more options. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Not not different.
Oh, I'm like, girl, it's a group of colognes out there.
That's a bunch of cologne. I got him a jewelry box already. I got him a watch box that's engraved. Because when you're with somebody, you gotta think you get a lot of gifts because you get a gift for a birthday, an anniversary, Valentine's Day, if they are father or mother, Father's Day, Mother's Day. It's a lot of things. So
yeah, I said it would have to be vacations. Here goes Merry Christmas.
yeah,
Here. We going this is
I think that's a good one. I
Mhm.
think that's a good idea. Because I've heard men say tools is not a gift. So let me tell you where it's coming from. I've heard men say tools is not a gift, or if you buy me clothes, that's not a gift, or shoes, that's not a gift. I was like, I don't understand how
If
those are.
that you want, like if they want a barbecue pit, if that's something you like, and then I upgrade your barbecue pit, that's not
They said that's not a gift because it's for the house. You bought me this to barbecue for you, and I was so lost. I was like, I don't understand. So that's why I was asking to see if it's
Well, I
something.
guess that could be the same thing like when men buy women vacuums and blenders and stupid stuff like that. You feel the same way, like this is for the house. But if that's something that you really wanted, you would still be happy.
So that's
But
my
don't buy
whole
me no
point.
vacuum. I don't
Don't
care.
buy me a vacuum. Now, something for the kitchen if I like cooking, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, that's great. But not a household item like that. That's like buying pine saw. Don't buy me no vacuum or a mop. But to your point, when we buy those mixers, I forgot what that thing is called. I got Taisha one after the fire. Remember the big one? That was a gift. She really liked it. So I need more options for men. But thanks, though.
Um,
That makes sense. It's surrounded by
yeah.
what you do. And vacations, that was a good one too, though.
If I can also suggest, um, he might not be into it, but I have heard and I have seen for guys, they have this place called the Mystery Box. And basically, it's like a monthly subscription. You get a box full of gadget stuff that guys would think would be cool or look cool. I've seen this uh, uh, tea maker one time. The thing is shaped so nice, and it has the fire, and the whole thing looks like it could be a decoration piece, and it looks so futuristic. You know, some guys that are into the gadgets, into that stuff.
Okay. That's a good one too. So good suggestion in a comment. Things that are engraved, um, robes, stuff like that. I think that men like that. And then
Mhm.
it's centered around stuff they like. All good ideas. Those were all good ideas because you get tired of buying the same thing over and over. Even if you want to show them that you listening to them. But yeah, with girls, we could get lip gloss, lipstick, like we could get anything, so many things, and we consider it a gift. So I thought that was a good question to ask so we could talk about it. Okay, let me see. Oh, the dog boyfriend. Let's share. So, my dog died just before Christmas last year. My boyfriend hand wrote me a letter telling me how good of a dog mom I was, how my dog had lived a beautiful life because of the love I showed him, and how proud he, boyfriend, was of everything I had accomplished and how much he loved me. It was so beautiful and it meant so much because he hates writing. Laugh out loud. It still makes me tear up.
Mhm.
Aw, that was really sweet too. See, all he did was write a letter. It's just that
Yeah,
easy.
they don't even buy cards and write in the inside or nothing.
And those things are a cut with your picture on it. And you did y'all see when they used to have, I don't know if they have it anymore, when they used to, you could buy your partner or whatever boxers with
That
your
person's face on it, yeah.
yeah, and all of that stuff. Do they still have gifts like that?
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
they
they
do.
do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Do people actually wear that kind of stuff?
Probably just to be funny and they'll put it on, but I don't think they want to work putting their boxers on with a white face and our girlfriend face.
But what I see now is the T-shirts. That's what I see now. I see the
It ain't
T-shirt.
that serious to me. Like
With
I'm
the
not
spouse's face on it?
Yeah,
like why?
Why?
That's what I see now. I don't know, trends. I don't know. So a man would be walking around with a face of his wife plastered all over the t-shirt, and she would walk around with a t-shirt with his face plastered all over.
Oh, so it's probably like a vacation thing where your shirts say "I'm with him,"
Yeah,
"I'm
maybe
with
it
her,"
could
maybe
be
something like that.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Okay,
I do see
I'll
the
have to
t-shirt.
get
I
out
don't
of
see the underwear,
that stuff is too
but I do
corny
see
to
the
me.
t-shirt.
I don't know.
it's corny to you, Ro. Yeah, even okay.
I don't like
Well,
that. I wouldn't mind. I
corny is
don't care
cute.
about dressing a lot.
Wait, I can't hear you, Ro. Say it again.
I said that's corny to me, but dressing the like if you dress the same, I think that's cute. But your face all on me, no.
What did you say, JoJo?
I
I
was
agree. I
saying,
don't like it.
corny is cute, but might not be everyone's time. I know Ro is corny behind closed doors, but she don't want to admit to
No,
it.
not
She don't
that.
want to admit to it.
We can dress alike. That's it. I don't want your face on me. I don't want that. Like we're together. You don't got to do that.
Ro said no. Quinn said no.
She'll
She's
do
not
the
doing it.
underwear, but she won't do the t-shirt, but she'll do the underwear.
No, I would do
He
the
said
underwear
she
just to
don't
be
like the
funny.
face stuff.
I would just do it to be funny, but I wouldn't even expect him to wear that. I'll just be doing that like as a
Oh, like
gag,
a gag gift.
gift, but
Okay.
not no. Like a woman that really want a man to wear that. I feel like that's insecure. Like, girl, we know you that y'all together.
But that ain't gonna stop nothing.
That ain't gonna stop nothing,
People
girl.
wear whole wedding rings and it don't stop nothing. They got the car
And
seat in
she'll
the
be
back of
looking
the
right
car.
that girl be looking right at your face on him.
Here we go.
Well, it's true. It's not
Here
gonna
we
stop
go.
nothing.
Let's refocus the conversation to what we were.
We are focusing. Hell, don't buy that gift. Don't waste your money. It's a horrible investment. Don't do it. It's not.
I do think it's funny. I think it's funny.
Yeah,
A shirt with someone's face all over it. I do think that's funny.
I do. I do. I think it's hilarious. That's why I remembered seeing him. So that's why I was wondering. I never seen anybody wear one though, but I saw that they used to be advertised a lot, even on Facebook, especially around Christmas time, Father's Day, stuff like that. Around Father's Day, they would have all the apparel out with women pictures, and then on Mother's Day, they would do the reverse. So I just don't see 'em.
I remember seeing a video on social media of a guy who had the ugly sweater, and the ugly sweater had the face of his girls all over the sweater, and then it said in the middle, "I dare you to call it an ugly sweater."
He must hate her. Look, I'm like, he must hate her.
Or he was being funny, like, I dare you to say that my
I
girl is
dare you
ugly.
to say the ugly
Yeah, I
sweater.
take it the other way. I dare you to say my sweater is ugly with my
I
face.
wouldn't even want him to do that to me. Like, nigga, you better not.
Oh my, that's
That's
creative.
hilarious.
That was
hilarious.
creative. What did you guys have on your Christmas list this year? As we close out, what did you have on your Christmas list?
I didn't have a Christmas list.
I didn't either.
I didn't either.
I
I did.
My Christmas gift is to make sure God wake me up every morning. That's a Christmas gift.
That's it.
See, that's the top.
really
That's how you know we over 40. Because over 40, that's the top of gift for me. Asking for
A gift that I get to take a nap.
I just want to wake up with no arthritis in my joints this
For
morning.
real. Let me be able to take a nap for a whole week.
That's a prayer every day. No, that's prayer for the Christmas list. Take that straight to Jesus. That is in my prayer every day.
That's right.
Jesus. I got up off the couch last night, y'all. Oh my gosh. I could not. The couch in my room. And it was just so many cracks. Crack pops. And I was like, is this what my body has come to?
Bro, it ain't no joke. I'm telling you, my back be hurting so bad. I went to the doctor and they was like, "Oh no, we did an X-ray. Everything's okay. It's just you have scoliosis." I said, "I've had scoliosis since I was in elementary, and my back never hurt like this. Like I said, it hurts, especially when it gets cold."
When it gets cold.
Yeah, I'm like doing
Arthritis.
MRI, and they said I had arthritis. They was
It's
like,
arthritis.
I said, but still, it was more than what y'all said. So that makes me know that at least I'm not crazy and knowing
No, you're not.
I go to sleep with a heating pad on my back every day. I was like, I'm only 44. Like,
But it's because so ours isn't age related though. It's very unfortunate. We had a lot of accidents and other things that happened when we were younger. Unfortunately, if you don't treat those things when you're younger, which we didn't because they did shit like what just happened to you, they do a regular x-ray and say, oh, you fine. And they didn't even give you an MRI. So you could have started working on it then. Now, 35, whatever, most of us is saying, oh, this hurts and that hurts is because
yeah,
now
that's why I'm like, no, it ain't. Yeah,
it's
no,
because of those things.
And
yeah.
I made the only reason why I got the MRI because I told them I wanted an MRI. I'm like, no,
You
y'all
knew
don't
something
do
is wrong.
Yeah, I'm like, it's something wrong. Y'all can't tell me it's no scoliosis that they told me I had that in elementary.
It's arthritis.
Like, I was still able to do everything back then.
And it's nerve
my
damage
back
too.
and my back was not hurting. My back didn't start hurting until this year. Like,
well, welcome to the club. Every year something else adds because my birthday is in 30 days. Don't worry. I've already started feeling something new. So I got rid of some things. But don't worry. That I'm telling you, y'all, it sounds like firecrackers. In my room, I was like,
I said I'm gonna start doing yoga. They said that yoga helps with it. That's one thing. This year was my back. Last year was my eyes. Like, it's just out of the blue. I needed glasses. I'm like, how is this possible that I need glasses and I've never even had to wear glasses for reading or nothing? I'm like,
because we're on our phones more. That's different.
Yeah,
so it's a couple of things.
I was in denial about that when the doctor said, and when I put them glasses on, I was like, oh my gosh, I really can see a lot better. Like, I was really in denial because I'm like, I can see.
No, it's a couple of things, y'all. You're messing up your eyes by being on your phone so much. That's very, very small writing. And over time, now it's catching up to us. And then the other thing, if you work from home, your health is going to decline faster than everybody else.
Yeah, I don't want to work at home.
You don't get up
enough. In there and you don't get enough, and you just
you can do it though. Just get up when your clock goes off like everybody else. Just get up. Because to be fair, I think I get up more at home than when I was in the office. Because in the office, I would just
yeah, that's true.
I would get really, really focused, and people come and ask you things. You just need to be more cognizant when you at home and sit in your chair in your office. Sometimes I will go sit on the couch, put my legs up, and do that. But those are not positions you should be in. You need to switch them more. I already know what happened the other day. I was sitting there for hours, like
no, I just. But I'm like, these glasses and all that stuff. Now I make sure I have my glasses on because I'm like, I don't want it to get worse. For the last 2 years, I didn't have to get different prescriptions in my glasses for the last 2 years. And I'm like, I'm wearing my glasses. And it was like, this is normal. I'm like, it's not normal.
You need to make an appointment with my doctor. Since I went to him, the naturalist, remember my vision was going bad real quick. My vision has not gone up anymore. It hasn't gone up anymore. So you need to make an appointment with him because that's not natural. They told me it was because it's hereditary and it's based on my grandma's side. But
yeah, that's why I'm like, no,
it's not true.
I was like, so I guess that's another thing. Like, somebody could have got me some more transitional glasses because they cost a lot.
Well, actually, that was one of KB's gifts. I got her designer frames for her glasses. So those are. See, think about the different types of gifts you can get. But mom said, a nurse told me, you know your body better than anyone. You do. And now that we're learning different things, speak up. Say something to your doctor, to your point.
Bro, I know they hate to see me coming because I'm ordering up everything.
You pay for the insurance. I think you should. Don't stop, y'all. I tell y'all that a lot in my other videos. Had I not stopped and I would have been more persistent on no, something is wrong, I would have gotten my back.
And it depends on your provider. It depends on your provider too. I don't think sometimes it is your insurance, but I think it's your provider too because I have IEHP, but my doctor, even when I had LA Care, I had the same doctor. Every concern that I told my doctor, that doctor was on it. And I just was like, are you like this because you a brand new doctor? Because he sits down and let me just ramble off and do everything and be like, well, this, you know what? While I was here, I thought about something else. And he'd be like, it's okay, Rashonda. He just let me talk and talk and talk. And I'm like, are you like this because you're a brand new doctor? Because a regular doctor that I mean, like any other doctor would have got me in and out when it's time to do your physical.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No.
he listens to everything I
Me
say.
and my mom's doctor listens as well. So sometimes it's the insurance and sometimes it's the provider. But
Yep.
my insurance or my situation, it was not my doctor. It really wasn't. It was the insurance because if certain things happen, they don't just let you take an MRI. Sometimes you have to pay for it. You got to have a reason, or your doctor needs to know how to write it up. So picking a doctor and staying with that doctor and building a rapport helps them to be able to fight your stuff sometimes better. But the insurance does sometimes push the stuff back. And unfortunately, listen, these are humans we're dealing with. I think some doctors do it sometimes too because they know they could get more money later or will string you along.
They said a lot of doctors, they get bonuses and stuff when they don't do certain things that patients want to get done, like procedures and stuff like that. They get bonuses for that.
Right.
But none of the patients know. So I always, anytime I go see my doctor, like yearly, I put a review on him. Like, he is a very good doctor. I don't care what nobody say. Like, I like him. And when they be saying he don't got nothing available, I don't even be want to go to nobody else because I'll
wait.
Really listen to what I have to say.
I'll wait. My doctor, my doctor know about everything from my marriage to work. They need to know everything because when they need to do something for you, they truly need to know where your mental state is. They need to be able to say if you need to go to therapy. They need to know when you're getting too stressed out. Like the last time when I was not doing well, before I went to this other doctor, the naturalist, I had started passing out because I was getting too overheated, too stressed out, but my blood pressure wasn't bad or nothing. So it was hard for her to be able to order certain tests because you don't have high blood pressure. All your tests is coming back fine, but something is wrong because you are passing out. You are not sleeping. She fought for me and figured out how to word it so that I could get certain stuff done. But that's important. It is a fight. Don't just give up. Don't just be like, oh, they said no. Don't do that. Don't do that. It don't, because I had way too many surgeries before 40 that I didn't need to have if I'd have just got the first one a long time ago.
Right.
So be careful with your body. And you're going to get arthritis. Sorry.
It ain't no joke.
Well, I know. I know.
I think my baddest day was on Halloween. And that's because, that's on Halloween, it seemed like that it just got cold out of the blue.
Yeah.
And it was cold, and I was in that little fake princess dress, walking around with Amir doing trick-or-treating for 3 hours. I kept on telling him, like, Amir, are you ready to go home? Mommy's back is hurting. He was like, no. I'm like, boy. By the time it was ready, by the time we walked home, I'm telling you, I barely could sit down. My back was hurting so bad. That's when I was like, oh,
and
no.
y'all, she shouldn't have did that. As soon as her back was hurting, she should not have asked Amir anything.
Girl, I know.
Doing stuff like that makes your back. Well, I'm not saying anything on the mothering side. I have pushed myself. It makes it worse.
I had to go home.
And I'm pretty sure by the time she went to bed and woke up, do you know what you wake up feeling like? You wake up feeling like somebody hit you with a car. Because once it all settles in and your adrenaline that's making you keep going, once it sets in, you wait for days, you're recovering.
Yeah,
and you're hurting yourself.
Oh my gosh. I was
on the inside.
And
you're hurting.
And I'm like, I'm dealing with a 5-year-old. They ain't gonna never be ready. And it's like, and I'm like, boy, why you ain't ready to go home? You ain't even gonna eat none of this candy. So we walked for 3 hours.
Because Amir wants the exact opposite of whatever you want. I don't know when you go to. Oh, I'm tired of talking to you and Hilda. I swear. I'm
like, you ain't even gonna eat none of this candy, and you got like a whole full 3 bags of candy you ain't gonna eat, and we walked around for 3 hours.
So that's my Christmas present to you guys. Do what you need to do and take care of yourself. That's my
self-care. Self-care.
Self-care is very important, and don't push yourself because you can't see what you're doing on the inside of your body. And sometimes it be bone on bone. Mine was a disc herniated, and it was herniated and compressed. And I kept going. So I'm steady rubbing it off. Not good. Anywho, I hope you have an amazing Christmas. Protect your children. Have a good time. Everything is not about the most expensive gift. It's about the gift that they're going to love the most for the right reasons, and teaching your kids about family. And sometimes you got to check some of these adults too. Don't let nobody play in your face. Don't over obligate yourself till you just can't even function and be in debt. That's not Black excellence at all. I want to give my kid everything I never had. Then make it so when they get ready to go to college, it's paid for, and then they get a scholarship, and all that money is theirs. Now you got them a scholarship, and they could get a house. We never had that either. So do that. So, what is the ending for you guys?
Go ahead, Rob.
You know, that's what I said before. I keep on saying that. Don't overexert yourself for Christmas. Like, Christmas is about family and making memories. To me, that's what Christmas is to me. I won't say to everybody else, but don't overdo it.
That's what it's for.
Yeah, don't overdo it. Like, if you can't do it for your kids, at least they have a roof over their head. They can eat. It's a lot of kids that wish that they had that. And our kids are spoiled out here in the USA. Like, it's not about that. It's about family. I'll just say that. Like, don't overexert yourself feeling bad because you couldn't do it for your kids. These groceries and all this stuff cost high. You got something to eat, that's Christmas. So don't be too hard on yourself if you can't do everything that you wanted to do for your kids, and don't overdo it. You still got to pay rent in January.
Next week. No, it is next week. It's next week.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Pay rent.
I'll go even further. I'll say, you know, a lot of adults there need to really watch how they behave around their kids, because they're definitely could be some of the places where they pick those things from. I understand they could get it at school, they could get it on their phones, but I think parents have a responsibility to check that and also make sure they are mindful of the things that they talk about and say around their kids, because this is what their kids are now doing. And yeah, that's not the way to go. Like Rose said, it really should be about family, spending time together, and all that good stuff. So, all right. On that note, like, share, and subscribe. Let's go.
Good night. Jesus Christ.